All right, if we could, we'll go ahead and call this natural resource meeting to order and ask the members to go ahead and take their seat. Make sure all those that are tuning in via remote that when we call your name for roll call, please identify yourself and your location. I understand today I've had a lot of calls because of the weather that people are traveling or decided to kind of wait and come in a little bit later. We completely understand that and appreciate you guys being responsible. So at this time, I ask the clerk to call the roll.
Senator Carpenter, Senator Caslin, Senator Embry,
Present in the room.
Senator Harper Angel, Senator Schickel.
Present remotely, but I cannot vote.
Okay, thank you, Senator. Senator Southworth, Senator Webb, Senator Westerfield, Senator Wheeler, Senator Turner, and Chair Smith.
Present. And I talked to do we have any members that have any comments or any remarks this morning before we start? All right, very good. Let's get this started. At this time, I'm going to yield to Senator Wheeler to go ahead and present his Senate Bill 86. Senator Wheeler, the mic is yours.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm proud to say that I, along with Senator Smith and Senator Turner, come from what I consider one of the most beautiful regions in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky. But our mountainous terrain and our valleys in many ways are often littered with trash from people that participate in illegal dumping. It not only creates environmental hazards, it also hampers our region's ability to generate tourism dollars, and it takes advantage of other folks who do the right thing, participate in mandatory garbage pickup, and make sure that they take appropriate efforts to keep our county clean. One of the problems that's been experienced by many of the rural counties in my district is that when a person is charged with illegal dumping, currently there are state fines in place that can be imposed against the person participating in the illegal dumping. However, the county in many cases has the immediate responsibility of abating the nuisance in order to prevent additional environmental damage, and and then there is a lag time between when they are reimbursed for the cost of the cleanup by the state. In an era with strapped budgets in many coal counties and many other areas across the state, this is a problem. And so what Senate Bill 86 does, it permits a county or a local government to adopt an ordinance to permit the levying of an additional fine solely for the purposes of abating the nuisance, the illegal dump. That way the county can get reimbursed for their upfront costs. The fine... I'll take the vote.
Senator Carpenter, Senator Caslin, Senator Embry, Senator Schickel.
Aye. Can I explain, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. I looked over this bill, and the senator's exactly right, and I really am happy to see that we're giving some authority to the locals because this isn't just a problem in Eastern Kentucky. It's definitely a problem in my area. And like so many other things in the Commonwealth, it's not a one-size-fits-all. And so I think this is a great piece of legislation.
Senator Southworth.
Explain my vote, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, you may.
I think I've gotten all my questions answered, Senator Wheeler, except for the one that I brought up yesterday, and that is the floor of $250. So I think I'm going to pass right now, but I'd like to maybe either lower that floor some or else make it to where the local has entirely just up to 500. You know, that way they can decide what that number needs to be. I'm not sure about tying the hands of the locals and their ordinances quite so tight through state statute, considering the various economic needs are a lot different in different parts of the state.
Senator Turner? Senator Webb? Senator Westerfield? Senator Wheeler?
Aye.
Chair Smith?
Do we have a quorum? Do we have enough to pass it?
6.
Okay. It passes, and I'd like to comment on it as well. I appreciate what the senator has done, and a lot of us know you can go to some states and some places, and you go and you look at their waterways, and they're clean, and their parks are clean, and you drive down the road, and their roads are clean, and what's different? I mean, land's land, streams are streams, parks are parks, but when you come to many places across Kentucky and eastern Kentucky, you can look out and see our waterways full of trash, and you'll see the parks full of trash. And so it has to be us, and it's got to be what's happening in the government that makes a difference. Some states get it. Some communities make a priority on zero tolerance for littering. And I think this is a step. We have worked on a particular bill for a couple years now to try to mock what Texas does with Don't Mess with Texas. And what concerns me about the fines having the floor on it is that some of these communities are dirty because of the politics of it. And so they won't fine people because you don't want to make a certain family mad because they'll beat you in the election. So if we don't put some kind of a floor on it and you're in one of these areas, they'll fine them $2 and they go home, and therefore we have wasted our opportunity to make this thing hurt. I think that littering is literally a crime against humanity. This stuff washes into our streams. You've seen the pictures of what's happening across the ocean, and it's terrible because we're contributing to that. We have the beautiful Ohio River that comes right through here, and I'd say Senator Shickles probably stood down there and watched all kinds of stuff float down that river that doesn't need to be there. So it starts with somebody making a difference. I think Senator Wheeler is trying to address that, and we certainly appreciate that. So the motion
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
approved. Do we want to put this on consent? Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh, wait, with the pass vote, we can't do that. So I'm sorry. With the pass, we aren't able to put you on consent, but otherwise I'd be happy to help you. So it does pass, and we'll hold off on the consent. Do we have any further actions to come before this committee? So moved. And all those in favor may leave.